What's up? Welcome to the Wasatch Front Living YouTube channel. Today we're talking about Lehi, Utah, and we're going to be going over a little bit about the demographic of Lehigh, some entertainment things that are going on there, average home prices. Then we're going to go into talking about some homes at different price points that you can expect to buy in Lehigh. So let's go check out Lehi, Utah. Thanks again for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you get notifications on when we put out new content about different cities in Utah, updates on the real estate market, and things like that. Now let's go ahead and learn a little bit about Lehi, Utah. Lehi is actually located in an absolutely awesome area. You are kind of halfway in between Salt Lake City and Provo. So if you want to do stuff down in Utah County, it's really easy access there. And then it's also super easy to just hop on the 15, go up to Salt Lake City or any of the towns in between. So great spot and very centrally located. The average home price in Lehi, Utah is about $435,000. This is about a 20% gain over last year, as you can see in this graph here. But the reason for that is because of silicon slopes. Lehigh has absolutely boomed over these past few years because of that tech boom. So tons of people are moving in, not only because of the jobs, but it's becoming a retail center. It's just kind of becoming a place that people want to be. So lots of new builders are coming in, buying up land, building new homes. And obviously that's creating scarcity because homes are getting snatched up immediately and there's less and less land available to do new developments. But you will find a mix of these newer construction and these older homes that sit on bigger plots of land built in the 80s and the 90s. Lehigh also offers a lot of the things that Utah is really known for. It sits right on the edge of Traverse Mountain. So as you can see in that little map, you have hiking trails, biking, and all that other kind of stuff right there just to the north. And a very easy drive, about 15 minutes down Temp Highway to the east into a different section of the mountains. So great availability for mountain activities. There's also a golf course right in the heart of Lehigh and Thanksgiving Point. And then Utah Lake is a really short drive away as well. Lehigh also offers, because of the Silicon Slopes boom, there's lots of retail like the Traverse outlets, plenty of restaurants. So lots to choose from in Lehigh, and also great access, like I was saying before, to both Salt Lake and Utah County. So if you want to swing down to BYU to catch a BYU football game or go up to the U for the same, it's only about 30 to 40 minute drive away. Kind of what we've been talking about this whole time is that big tech boom, right? So there's lots of working opportunities to live in Lehigh and also have, kind of corporate career job in the city you live. So there's companies like Podium, Vivint, Ancestry.com, Microsoft, Exactware, Mountain Point Medical, Adobe, Thanksgiving Point, and there's many, many more. These are just some of the companies we highlighted. But all these companies right here in Lehigh allow people to live and still have a very suburby feel, and then drive 5 minutes and then get into the tech center where there's these big office buildings, and so it's a very short commute. And Lehigh kind of offers you the working opportunity, the entertainment, and still have like a home that's not absolutely surrounded by big buildings and skyscrapers. So great work opportunities in Lehigh. All right, here's just some quick stats about Lehigh. The population's of around 55 to 60,000 people. And if you look at that graph to the left, it's been booming the last couple years and probably anticipate it to keep going up and up because companies are continually moving in and there's continuing new construction happening as well. So Lehigh is just continuing to grow, and so that number is just going to keep shooting up. The median age is pretty young, so it's a younger community. A lot of younger people are moving in because of that tech boom, getting jobs here. Very affluent community as well, as you can see by that median household income. And then the average family size is going to be something pretty typical across all of Utah. Utah's culture and that main religion preaches to have bigger families. And so that's something that you'll see across the board there. So like we were talking about, there's a lot of younger people. So almost 60 to 65% is made up of people under 35 years old. And then if you go and look at race, it's predominantly a white Caucasian community with a little bit of mix of other races in there. And again, that's something pretty typical across all cities in Utah as well. Utah is a predominantly white Caucasian state, but you do see a lot of Polynesian Islanders and other races that are starting to move in from other states. And so that's a good thing to have that mix of ethnicity across the cities in Utah. Okay, so we're going to be going over some different types of homes you can get in the different price points. So we'll be starting all the way from $239 and going up to just under $1.3 million here in Lehigh. And just as another reference point, Lehigh is located just in between Salt Lake City and Provo, right there, right at the point of the mountain. All right, so let's go take a look. So first up is a home that's going for $239,000. It's a condo. So we'll go ahead and take a look at a few of the pictures here. It's a very much like an apartment style home, except you have ownership, so you can change the inside and do other things like that. But with condos, you just own the airspace within your unit. Everything else is jointly owned, and that's why with condos there's always a larger HOA fee, which you see here is $160 a month. And that goes into a fund that covers landscaping, other types of things, and any repairs that might come up to exteriors of buildings and things like that. But this particular one is 1,200 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. All right, on to the next one. We're jumping up into the threes here, $389,900, so basically $390,000. This one is a townhome. This is a mid-row townhome. You're at 4-bed, 2-bath, and you're at just under 2,300 square feet with a 90% finished basement. So basically all the way finished there. Just taking a look, this is a pretty typical townhome. It's in a planned unit development, so it's going to be decently high density, but you're going to get an open floor plan, things like that. But you do have shared walls on both sides because it's a mid-row. Also with townhomes, a lot of times in these planned unit developments, you'll see that HOA, which you see here as well. On to the next one. So this one's just about this is $440,000. This is a single family home. You'll see a lot of this style home in Lehigh, the early 2000s. So you're going to get that stone mixture with the brownish, tannish stucco on the exterior. This particular one is a Rambler, and you basically have a finished basement. So you're sitting just under 3,000 square feet, so a decent sized home on a 0.13 acre lot. Let's look at a few of the pictures here. Maybe not. There we go. So very, very early 2000s, brown and tan throughout the house, especially in the cabinetry. It looks like they've done a little bit of painting to update the coloring there, but that's very typical right there. Next up is a to-be built home. So this one's in the mid-5s. The price has gone up because of the way the market is going. A lot of these new construction people have their houses listed at a certain amount, but they keep going up because the market keeps going up. But very nice home, as you can see. It's a little different. You have lots of windows instead of just very large windows. But great finishes, things like that. You're going to be just under there, 4,000 square feet. Not a finished basement though, so you're going to be sitting about 2,500 finished square feet with 3 beds and 2.5 baths. And that's going to get you right there, but no HOA. Next up is the $650,000 price range. This one has gone down. It's been on the market for 180 days, so it looks like they're a little overpriced. But besides that, we're looking just basically what you can get in this price range. And what you can get is a 4,800 square foot home. But keep in mind, the basement isn't finished, so what you're buying is 2,700 square feet of finished. So that's 4-bed, 2-bath, 2.5 bath finished. But there is the possibility of getting that extra 2,000 square footage by finishing out the basement. So great opportunity to gain some equity in finishing a basement and really making the space your own at that price point there. You also have just about a 1/4 acre lot with a 4-car garage. So you get a lot at this price point, and you start getting into some really nice homes, especially here in Lehigh. Our next up is 682. This is a similar price point to the last one. I wanted to include it because a builder by the name of Arrive Homes is building a ton of homes right now. A lot of them are still to be built, but they're going to be pumping them out here pretty soon. Right in this price point, anywhere from, I think the lowest one is maybe 650, and it goes up into the mid 7s, the low 8s, I believe. But you're going to get a new construction home. This particular one, you're going to be getting around 2,800 square feet finished, 4-bed, 2.5 bath. So again, new construction, you almost never get a finished basement, but you're getting almost a quarter-acre lot, and it's going to be brand new. So something to keep in mind if you're wanting new construction and you're shopping in that price point. Next up is a $725,000 home. We're starting to make our way up the mountainside, so home prices go up just a little bit. Obviously, once you go up the mountain and get that great view of Utah Lake and the valley, a quarter-acre lot, almost a half-finished basement. So, I mean, what you're really buying here is probably around 2,700 square feet, maybe a little bit more than that. 3-bed, 2.5 bath. Take a look at a few of these pictures here. Obviously, very modern, upgraded lighting throughout. You have really nice appliances, especially that fridge right there, super nice. Modern flooring, open floor plan with a fireplace with the large windows, steel railing. So all these things are very typical of this kind of price range. So beautiful home, beautiful view. All right, next up is just under 9 here with the Toll Brothers home. So Toll Brothers is a production builder, but they are on the very, very high end of production building. This is the exterior. So with this one, again, it is a new construction, so 0% finished basement, but you are buying immediately almost 3,000 square feet, but it is only 2-bed, 2.5 bath. So not a ton of living space as far as that goes, but you're landscaped in there. You have a covered patio. You're going to get great finishes and a variation of finishes with Toll Brothers, which is something really cool. But you do usually lack on bedroom space and other things like that just right off the bat with Toll Brothers, because they put a lot of money into the finishes rather than just the livable square footage, even though you are getting almost 3,000. Just not a ton of bedrooms. So if you have a family and things like that, it's not really doable at this point unless you finish the basement. All right, next up is our high price home. So we're just sitting at, basically it's 1.3. You're almost at a 0.4 acres here. You have a 100% finished basement, so you're buying 5,300 square feet there. So big house. You're also sitting at the pretty top of the mountain there, so you're going to get an absolutely awesome view. You also have an HOA of $84 a month. That just goes to maintain the biking trails and other things like that. And there's also a little bitty transfer fee, $178 that you pay at closing. But needless to say, at the 1.3, you're going to get an absolutely magnificent home. This is very much the style. So you have that steel railing. You have modern, little lighter of the flooring there. White walls with all the openness and airiness that people want. You have the open loft area, big kitchen, etc., etc. So great house, and this is at 1.3, and you'll find a lot of the homes up in here. So this is up into the mountain. Home prices start to jump up quite a bit, and you see there's a lot of 1.2, 1.2. These are where all those Arrive homes are. But yeah, home prices start to go up as you go up the mountainside there. But yeah, this is Lehi, Utah. A great place to live, and there's typically a lot more variation in lower priced homes, but like saying the market is crazy, and that competitive market in the 3 to 5 range has just been absolutely eaten up. So you don't see a lot of product in that particular price range at this moment. Thank you so much for joining us today and learning more about Lehigh. I hope you did learn something, and if we did leave anything out, or if you had any additional questions, please go ahead and drop a comment, or you can reach out to me personally through text, phone call, or an email. Also, if you're looking to buy or sell, if you saw anything in our video that you liked, go ahead and reach out to me. I'd love to help you either sell your home or buy one of the homes that we were looking at today. Well, again, I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you next time.